My name is Donna Blethen. I'm a marriage and family therapist in Pacifica, California, and I am looking forward to sharing with you today some tips that I have accumulated over my years as a therapist on how to live fully in mind, body, and spirit. What I'd like to share with you today, that there are 5 different areas of ourselves that we have to be tending to, watching after, caring for all the time. They're the physical self, the physical body. They're the mind, the mental self. There's the emotional self, the heart and how it feels. There's the sensual self, the world of our senses. And there's the spiritual self. When I learned this, I thought it was really helpful because I didn't know I was supposed to be taking care of all 5 aspects of myself all the time. It was a huge awakening. So today I'm going to be focusing a bit on the physical, but it's going to affect the mental and the emotional, and I'm also going to be focusing on the spiritual. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, the body was taught to me as something that was not to be that carefully treated. It was actually taught to me as something that I had to watch out for because it could do sinful things. I'm really sorry about some of those beliefs that I accumulated in my childhood, and I have had to undo them. Maybe as I'm sharing with you some of the tips that I've learned over my years on this planet, and as a therapist, you might learn that you have some beliefs to undo too. So let's start with the body. If this body is the vessel in which we get to have a human experience, and oh, by the way, I didn't really say to you yet that what I do believe, and I'd like to invite you to check out and see if you believe as well, is that we are souls or spirits in a physical body here to have a human experience. So those 2 elements, the human and the spiritual, are always in dialogue, combination, and needing tending to. Okay, so let's start with the body. If the body is a vessel in which we have this spiritual experience of being a human being, and that we are trying here to learn how to be better beings, to evolve as souls, we have a lot to learn. And there's so much stuff going on. It's kind of confusing sometimes what to pay attention to and what to take care of when. So one of the things that I've learned is that if I'm not taking good care of my body, my mind has trouble, my heart has trouble, and my soul gets kind of squeezed into a little tight knot. In that regard, I want to teach you a trick that I've learned. Now in my family, my kids, my husband, they always are telling me how wound up I get. So I developed a practice where I would go for a walk, and I would go for a walk up hills because I tend to like to push my body and get it strong and muscular, and I figured hills were the way to do that after I stopped running as I got older and my knees were going, stop pounding on me. So I went, okay, I'll go up hills. So I would be, let's say at work, seeing a lot of clients, and I would start feeling myself getting wound up in whatever their stories were, or my mind would start going, and I'd go, oh my God, how am I going to clear my mind? How am I going to clear my heart? I have more clients this afternoon, and I'm getting a little overwhelmed with all that I've been listening to and involved in. Or I'd come home and the kids would be having things that they needed done. My husband would have stuff that he's needing to have done. The house would be saying, what about me? And I'd get wound up in all that stuff. So I learned a practice that I would just simply say to my body, okay, time as you're on this walk to unwind. So I started formulating a picture in my mind of myself unwinding all that energy that was getting wound up so that I'd be thinking faster and talking faster and and my family would go, oh my God, she's so manic. So I go for a walk and go, okay, time to calm down and time to unwind. And I would just unwind all that energy down into the earth. And lo and behold, it worked. Now also what worked is I'm walking uphill, so whatever adrenaline energy I've got going is getting used up, and I'm also exerting myself, which is creating endorphins in my body. So I am sure it's a combination of several things. But I want to invite you to try some days, some moments when you can't get out on the trail or outside or on a treadmill or wherever you might use to physically release through physical outpour adrenaline, that this is a little exercise that you can do wherever you are to ground and unwind. Now the other thing about this that I really love is it brings in not only the spiritual aspect, it also brings in the physical. So when I mean the spiritual aspect, I have this belief that the earth is a conscious being, just like we are conscious beings on the earth, and that we are in contract and combination with the earth to help each other out. So when I spin that too much energy down into the earth, I ask Great Mother Earth if she'd be willing to absorb it, transform it, and transmute it, kind of like she does with all our vegetable scraps and fruit scraps that we put in our composter. And when I put that in the composter and mix it around, lo and behold, in a couple months, we got some great looking soil there. So I figure if Earth could do that with vegetables and fruits, why wouldn't Great Mother Earth want to do that as a conscious being with my energy patterns that are getting all bogged up or too much? So I spin that energy down into the earth, deep, deep, deep. Ask Great Mother Earth if she will please compost it, transmute it, transform it, and make it into something good for all of us. And then could I please bring up some of Great Mother Earth's energy up, spinning in a clockwise circle, because the earth spins on its axis in a clockwise circle around the sun, and another clockwise circle. So I've got Great Mother Earth spinning her wonderful healing energy up through my legs. Let's try it now. Up through your pelvis and hips, up through our bellies, backs, hearts, up through our shoulders, hands, arms, up through our neck, our faces, ears, eyes, and head. Boy, I can feel that, can you? And even if you can't, it's okay. Just begin practicing it. So where we started is, I was, even as I was talking, spinning my kind of nervous energy, because this is a little nervous being on camera with you guys today, down into the earth, bringing up that earth energy into my body. So let me take a minute and let you concentrate on your body, and let me lead you through breathing into your body and spinning down through your body that energy that you want to send down into Great Mother Earth. How's it feel? Keep going. Take your time. Good. Now take a deep breath into that body. Feel a little clearer, a little more grounded. And now for you, we could invite Great Mother Earth to send her beautiful energy up, spinning in a clockwise circle up your body. Now that it's cleared, all the way to the top of your head. Feel that. Can you tell the difference? Even subtly? All right then. And now we have another direction to go, all the way up to source energy. And here I like to imagine a beautiful spiral of pearly iridescent white light coming down, down, down through the body, spinning in a clockwise circle down to the bottom of your feet. White light mixing with red light, turning into pink light of compassion for being a human on this earth with all that we have to struggle through in the lessons called life. Feel that? Invite that in. Mix that beautiful white light with a beautiful red light of Earth's energy, creating this pink light of compassion through your entire body, relaxing every muscle, every tissue, every cell. Good.